guys, welcome to the channel. Here we go with another HydroDrags, and this one is gonna be interesting. So Hero is on a go. The other ski is pretty fast.
Right, we got Hero Grand Lesson, lane number 1.
So this should be very interesting.
Once again, we do have the QR codes for the prospec. Once again, we do have the QR codes for the prospec.
It was a red light. They got it lined up again. So it looks like maybe it was Hero. I don't know. We'll see. All right, here we go. Second time. We'll see what happens. Alright, so it looks like they both red lighted. And now they're gonna go again. If anybody else red light now, they're out. So it should be interesting to see what happens next.
Alright, so we're gonna go. It looks like they dropped that, he hit that sensor into the water. So for the time being, for the remainder of this class, we're going to make sure, the launch pad are going to make sure both sides are good and do the old school drop the hands. But
it looks like we're going to do the old style where the guy says, you ready, put his hands up and boom, and he drops him, and that's when they go.
Lane 1 for the win.
All right, it looks like the Punisher won. We're a little wary there. All this is very fast.
I gotta take this microphone from.
All right, so like we got to win. Now we sit and wait. Let's see what happens. There goes Hero again. This is the second race for Hero.
Joel Arroyo, number 215.
It looks like Hero red lighted again.
Ramus going to be moving on. I didn't hear any red flags coming from the.
All right, we won that one, so we move on.
Congratulations.
All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Let's see what happens on this one. As the brackets get shorter and shorter, the skis get faster and faster. So this ski's pretty fast. Let's see what happens.
Lane number 1, red flag.
Hero red flag again. Can't red flag now.
Red flag from the launch pad as we are set to go. The Punisher, Harold Ramus, boat number 24, lane number 1. Is Sal Cuco, boat number 28 in lane number 2. The young gun against the Cajun veteran.
It looks like we got beat. Not by much. It looked like it was on the takeoff. Maybe it has something to do with the fact that he red lighted, so now he needed to be very conservative on the light. That's the problem with red lighting, because he knew he couldn't red light again. That's the problem. So he left late. This ski is very fast. The competitor is very fast. So see what happens.
Looked like it was lane number 1. Lane 1, we're getting the official call, and no red flag.
All right.
Lane 1 will move
so
on to face itself.
Hero moves on, and now we're fighting for first place. He's gonna race the guy that just beat us. So this should be a very interesting race.
So we can have a Sal Cuco in lane number 1, Harold Ramus in lane number 2. Final bracket here in this class now. If Sal Cuco loses to Ramus in the first one, then we'll run them back to back. They'll have to beat Sal Cuco twice. They'll come back and switch lanes. That is if Ramus wins. If Sal Cuco wins, it's over.
All right, so we're fighting for first place right now.
Undefeated here at Sunset Cove.
This should be very interesting.
Beautiful Saturday morning.
Hero cannot red light, because the situation is if he red lights, then when he gets back over there, then he needs to be conservative with the light. And of course, the competitive knows that. So that means Harold's going to be late on the light because he can't red light again. So the competitive knows that, so he has an edge. So he's going to try to red light, but not really red light. And that's what happened the first time. Let's see if Harold can do it without red lighting and give him a good race. I'll tell you what, this is going to be a very good race. JETSKI'S very fast. We'll see what happens.
After this race, the record is bracket. All right, looks like
here we go.
In the gate, getting ready to launch once again. If Cuco wins, it's over. If Harold Ramos on boat number 24 wins, he's on the outside, lane number 2. Then they'll come back and then they'll re-rack him. And that would be the final race of this bracket. However, this could be the final race if Cuco takes the win. He got Cuco, so they're going to have to bring him back.
So Harold did exactly what I told him. Do not red light. Put it on the edge, but do not red light.
So once again, switching lanes.
That's why we got Harold. He's a very good rider. I guess I taught him well.
This one is your pro-spec national champion. Victory lap out here for Steve. Great job there. Nice comeback from Ramos. And I tell you, that has to be tough. You know, your nerves have to be all over the place. You know, you're in the coming from the consolation bracket. And Cuco, you can see the sportsmanship right there. Cuco giving him the thumbs up. We need you to report to the technical inspection area. So congratulations to Harold Ramos.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do. Exactly what he was supposed to do. This was a strategic win because you know you couldn't red light.
Correct. We did it once again in flat waters with racing the best and the JETSKI'S.
Pretty close.
Yeah.
Really close races. Very competitive. The two JETSKI'S, very, very, very competitive. And that's how this class is. It's right there. It's whoever takes the jump. That's who wins. That's how competitive this class is. Well, I hope you guys enjoy this video as much as we did. And
we'll see you again on the next one.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
All right, look at this. Two legends here. Dave from Riva and Mike. How long do you guys know each other?
Oh, I think about 70 years. 70 years.
At least 35 years.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Probably early 1990s.
Yeah. Jesus.
We're all dudes.
Dude,
Yeah, right?
these guys here pretty much invented the sport. Especially this guy
I don't
here.
know about inventing. But yeah, we love the sport though.
Oh, absolutely. You're here supporting it, you know? It's just crazy.
Yeah, we're vintage.
It's really nice seeing Dave. He's a very busy man and he makes the time to come over here and support the sport. It's great.
Gotta be the HydroDrags, man.
Absolutely.
Salt of the earth.
And if you're not here, you see, you miss meeting Dave. There we go.
Orlando.
All right, Cuco, first race.
First race.
On Brian's ski. Make sure you beat the crap out of it.
Yeah.
All right, so what's messed up about this race is they're both teammates. Brian built that ski right there, and that is Brian's ski, his recreational ski, and Cuco's riding it.
Looking back right there, Cuco.
Well, it looks like Brian recreational ski is doing pretty well.
Will take the win. Congratulations, Cuco.
Well, another day at the office.
Yeah.
Came out pretty good.
As we are set to go here, and again, as I take a look down in lane number 1, Brian Miranda, boat number 33, Billy 2, boat number 863, in lane number 2. Here we go, Billy 2. And here we go, Billy 2. Right there for Brian Miranda, boat number 33, Billy 2 on boat number 863. Moving on.
Billy looked like he was really happy because he won.
All right, there was a red flag.
It looks like
lane number 2.
Oh no, Billy! Hold that for nothing, Billy. Now you gotta go back.
We'll bring them both back and rerun that race.
Billy's getting cocky. Look at him. Letting it go. Letting it go. The gas. What the hell was that?
What happened there?
Someone got cocky.
Somebody let off.
Yeah, someone got cocky.
That was good. I don't know, but that was good. That was good. I see you over there. I said, what the fuck?
Good job, man.
I said, yeah.
I thought you had it.
I said, I got it.
So both of the jet skis were built by Brian. So that's why you see the love. They all share the same builder and the same tuner.
I said, oh no.
I know.
It's coming.
I saw your eyes from here. Right, Cuco, you ready?
Ready.
All right. Another day at the office.
Another day in the office.
Listen.
We're gonna let him go first, and then we're gonna smoke at the end.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah! That water.
13 will be coming up after this one. USC Guzman. not lying, folks.
And Cuco for the win, baby. Against Carlito. Carlito is a hard competitor, let me tell you. He knows what he's doing. And that was a well-deserved win for Cuco. Damn, bro, that was close. You both came out. I think it was in first. He was a little in front. He took off first.
More on Cal's Performance. You can check out all the newest, latest, and the greatest from Cal's Performance up in Performance Alley.
There's Mike. Mike is always a lot of fun.
Completely unsolicited.
This man had a lot to
I
say.
do take bribes, by the way. You know that. I can be one. Right.
Mike is a lot of fun. Let me tell you, he's an encyclopedia. This man, as an announcer, to me, is the best announcer out there, hands down. He's great.
Working his way up here.
Come on, baby, make us proud.
Performance.
Well, that was an easy win for Cuco. There's no red light, so yep, that was a win for him.
We do not have a red flag. Looks like it was a clean race. So lane number 2, Cuco Performance, moving on. He will stay undefeated.
I think you're next. After.
Getting worse?
¡Se explotó!
All right, so Carlito blew up. He cannot fix his jet ski.
And
Cuco
with a buy run here.
with the buy run,
Will take the championship here in the turbo.
and he just won.
All right, so here is the buy run. We'll go back and get the checkered flag.
That's my boy right there. So happy for him.
Top 4
Hey,
all
he
have
stays
to
in.
check. So
The
once
winnings
again,
right now are staying in our
Cuco
shop. He won spec class, and Cuco just won the turbo no nitrous class. That is cool. You see how Cuco's arm is down? We got a story to tell you guys why he's actually hurting right now a lot.
By the way, I'm finding this out right now. The gate open tomorrow.
He can even move his arm.
Once again, the gates will open at 8:30 a.m.
Dile hola. Dile cheese.
Nice rock, let's go.
Speed alley, and then after Speed alley, we'll probably do super stop and take a break.
Agua, Toby!
Brian's hot. Where's Brian? Brian's probably in the truck because it's too hot with air conditioning.
Oh, and tell him.
Yeah, no, I know. There's a story that we have to tell later. You're really in pain.
I'm really in pain. Thank God I didn't have to make another hit. Thank God. If I had to make another hit, I don't know what was going to happen.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And you won in Brian's recreational school.
We won. Brian.
Yes. Yep.
He's butthurt. He's trying to make sure that we hear that his engine's.
Yeah.
But he also has a ski that doesn't necessarily go in this class.
Right.
So we actually have a legal ski.
Yeah.
We all have a legal ski. He has a legal ski. We all have a legal ski.
Yep. Hello. Hello, can you see me? Can you see me?
I don't know. Kind of blurry.
You can see me now.
Now I can see.
Bro, what happened, bro?